Hi, this is Geoff here, and I am going to share with you my personal Kanban. This is also an experiment in managed webcam. I used the Facebook thing to record, I don't know, 5 minutes of awesomeness, and it failed. So it goes. All right, so what I want to share with you today is a quick introduction via sharing how this stuff's working for me. Wow. I did some live action stuff while I was getting in here, so we lost it. But this is my Kanban board, and here I'll approximate something that was real. Okay, so check it out. Jeff's Kanban. It's a whiteboard. It has swim lanes. It has value streams. The key things are the backlog, which can also be prioritized backlog, okay? The ready column, which this is stuff that I can work on or it's ready to be worked on. The doing column, which I include a column for today and a column called the pen. And then done and a retrospective and pan back. I haven't figured out my controls yet. This is like weak. Okay, so here's the done column. Here's the retrospective column. And I made the thing fall on my face, so there you go. Hi, down here. Yeah, I love technology. All right, so here's the cool ass thing. I worked on some stuff today. Like, I had this list of companies that I wanted to send resumes to. And so I had it in the doing, so I was focused on it. Initially, I wrote down all the companies here on the whiteboard, but that was a mistake because, you know, this happens when we do something on the whiteboard, right? I'm done with that. And then you're like, it's gone. What did I do? What did I work on? So here's the thing. I'm just trying to get dizzy here. It's like, I gotta juke. I gotta move. All right. Never am I going to be a Chuck Jordan. Man, that guy was fast. All right. So I finish it and I put it here on done and bam. That's right. Done. It's finished. It's done. All right. I got to turn off this fall on my face thing because it's driving me crazy. Okay, so, long story short, workflow is limited. 3 things I can do at any given time. I can look at all the other stuff I have to do, but I can only do 3 things at any given time. That's the key principle of personal Kanban. And so, now I've finished one task, I've moved it here, I can now pick something else and get it back over here, and you know, I want to finish this, and that's really what I'm going to be working on next. But, you know, there's a couple other things that I need to do, so I'll put them over there so that they're there. Here in the pen is where we keep things that we're waiting on. I sent an email out around an opportunity to someone I'm waiting for a response. So that's a reminder that I have that outstanding. Also down here, I set up, here's my recurring tasks, item, repeats, last, next, done. My coaching call, weekly, Mondays at 11. Last was October 3rd. Next is October 10th. So the next one's not done until next week, and then I reset that. This is where you can keep things. So it's not like I could have a coaching call sticker, and every time on Monday, I'm like, okay, today doing is a coaching call. Yeah, that's going to get really boring really fast and annoying and all that. So I have that for recurring tasks. Here I'm trying to hack contact management. I have relationships I'm developing with people. I've got colored Post-its for, you know, either develop networking or leads. And each one, so I've got under ping, network, serve, and grow. And it's sort of like, what's the nature? It's just somebody I need to ping and say, hi, what's up? I'm thinking about you. And, you know, it's maintaining the relationship but not really taking any action. Network, somebody I know I'm planning to network with or need to meet with or have something active going on. Serve is like you folks watching this video that I intend to serve with personal organization and time and information management. And so I don't forget any of you, and I keep in my mind, oh, did I include them in that email? Did I send that thing I was going to send, right? So it's the list of people I want to serve, and then grow for the relationships with people that I'm looking to, you know, enhance and you know, maybe we can network together, partner on something. Maybe we can work on something together. Maybe it's just a deeper friendship that I want to improve upon, or relationship with a family member or whatever. So that's grow, and I'm just working this out right now. I know there'll be some better ideas, and you guys probably have some great ideas for how to better manage contacts, and we'll work that out over time. So that's the introduction to the Kanban. I was going to show you one thing. So with everything out visual here, Post-it notes on the board, it's a far cry from, this is how I used to keep things. This is a stack of papers. In fact, I think there's even some papers down in here, right? I've got stuff in the drawer. These are actually like cross stacked so that, this is one thing, that's another thing, because, I want to get back to work on them at some point, and I forget, and I put them in a drawer, and they're out of sight, right? Out of sight, out of mind. That's a big problem with most information management, project management systems, especially on the digital. Like, yeah, it's great that we can have Android or iPhone or iPad apps for managing this stuff, but, if you don't have it on and in front of it, you're going to forget. So I think those tools are great. In fact, I use a mind map. I use, a bunch of digital tools for tracking this stuff. I haven't put all that Kanban stuff into a system yet because, I really like the old school analog way of doing it. And I'm going to encourage you guys to start this way. And if you find that in your workflow, there's a way that you can manage this digitally and it's effective for you, then that's awesome. Do it. But until you actually have something that's effective and working for you, keep it all out in the open. Keep it all visual, because our brains can connect to the stuff here. I mean, you notice I've got some use of different colors here. I haven't even worked out my whole system. But what I intend to do is have different colors for different projects and different areas of my life. If you go in and do some of the life planning pieces, then, there's finances and career and relationship and personal development and health and all those kinds of categories where you might have goals for your life in. Well, you can use different colors. I mean, I got Post-its, baby. I love my Post-its. This is my personal favorite. It's like a half-page size Post-it. That was a Christmas present for my wife, and it's like best Christmas present ever. Here's a larger size Post-it that's got lines on it, right? I can do task lists on this. And each one of these it can represent a project, or it can represent one task or one thing that needs to be done. Bottom line is you're working on that one thing and a limit of those one things at any given time. So doing is going to be what you're doing now, not, looking at the list of 100 things that you need to do and you get overwhelmed until you stop moving forward. This way, forget all the backlog. You'll get to it when you get to it. What's in the doing? Pick it off the list. And when you're done, move it to done. And then periodically look at all the done stuff, move it to retrospective, and think about what worked, what didn't work, where can I batch things to be more effective, how can I use this system better? Because ultimately, if you get into the book, and I'm going to talk to the authors of Personal Kanban, I'm going to put a link for the book into here, and I'm going to see if they'll let me share the ebook that I have. And if they do, you guys will have it and can get started. But the key thing about this process, like machines are meant to be productive. Humans are meant to be effective. And productivity systems for humans always fail because, there's nuances in how we function and what we do that no system of productivity is going to accommodate. But for effectiveness, you could end up being way more productive by being effective in doing the right things at the right time as you need to, instead of trying to spend all your time planning a project that, you can finish it, the whole thing in an hour. Like, why invest any time planning it? Put it up on the board. When it's time to work on it, you move it over, you think, what do I need to do to make this happen? And you do it, and you're done, and that's it. So I'm going to wrap this up and see if I can get this one to publish. And thanks for listening, watching, and checking this out. Hey, have a great now. Be a great you, and you rock. All right, see y'all.